So it's my pleasure now to introduce a member of our faculty, Dr. Dove Conover. She's an associate professor in our School of Nursing, and she's going to speak on behalf of the faculty at Curry College. We have an incredible and dedicated faculty here at this school, and by all accounts, we are fortunate to have Dr. Conover among them. So, Doctor, please come up.
Welcome, class of 2027. Thank you for choosing Curry College to further your education. Shortly after accepting the offer to be your faculty speaker at this event, I overheard two young people at a cafe discussing their college admissions experience. One student compared the admissions process to dating, where love letters were admissions essays, and dating apps where folks were hoping both the college and you swiped right. So thank you for swiping white for us. Hearing those young people discussing their college futures, it led me to think about how different our perspectives are about what college means. As a faculty member and a nurse, I have a different perspective than you might as a first-year college student. To me, the most important aspect of education is being open to new ideas. How we introduce you to concepts and skills that you may or may not have ever seen or ever practiced is through our classes. So while here at Curry College, you're going to take around 120 credits worth of classes over 8 semesters. Yeah. Each credit translates to about 1 hour of time in class and 2 hours of homework per week. So let's think about how much time you're going to be spending to get those new skills and new ideas. So at Curry, the minimum credits you want to take is 12, but we recommend 15 to stay on track to graduate. For those 15 credits, you'll spend about 15 hours a week in class, and then we expect you to be doing 30 hours a week of homework. So that's 45 hours a week devoted to learning these new materials that we have presented to you. This is why I say college is a full-time job, right? So the good news is you get to pick the when and the ways that you spend those 30 hours of homework. I do recommend picking a study time and a method that works for your brain. It's going to be different for every single one of you. If the thought of all of this leads you to feel anxious or overwhelmed, I do have a potential solution. I'm extending an invitation to all of you to join me on Wednesdays at noon in the chapel for meditation. The chapel is right up the stairs from here. I lead the Wednesday faculty, staff, and student meditation group. I have found that mindfulness is really important in my own personal journey of lifelong learning. Just like sunscreen, the long-term benefits of meditation have been proven by scientists. One of the benefits is to activate your parasympathetic nervous system. So nursing students, you might want to take some notes, okay? Who here wants to share their knowledge of the parasympathetic nervous system, what it does? Yeah? Perfect, yes. It is the rest and digest system. But it also helps with information retrieval and storage. So you can learn new information and then demonstrate your knowledge best when you have that parasympathetic system active. So meditation can help you to turn up that parasympathetic nervous system. But we've also got this sympathetic nervous system. Anyone knows what that one does? Take a guess, be brave. Stress response, yes. It's also known as the fight, flight, and freeze system. So if you've ever frozen on a test, that's your sympathetic nervous system kicking in. And it makes it really hard to think clearly because it's trying to save you from a tiger, which is less useful when you're trying to solve an algebra problem. Not as useful. Mine's kicking in right now, but that's okay. So, today, I'm going to teach you a trick to change from that sympathetic into the parasympathetic. You can do this at any time, in any place, during a test, a class, any time that you feel like you're being put on the spot and you need to think. So this technique is called the 4-7-8 breathing technique. So we'll do it a few times to practice, but first let me just describe it to you. So you start by breathing out through the mouth, just emptying your lungs, and then you breathe in through your nose for a count of 4. And then you hold for a count of 7. And then you exhale from your mouth for a count of 8. Okay? All right, so we're going to try this together. So everybody, let's inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, inhale. Sometimes the exhale's a little hard, right? So that's it. You've now turned down your sympathetic nervous system and turned up your parasympathetic nervous system. It's that easy. I do have one final piece of advice for you. Stay curious. Curiosity is key to lifelong learning. Curiosity is how you will stay open to learning new things. Curiosity is how you're able to listen and care for persons who are different than you. Studies have shown that when students believe they already know the content of a class, in other words, they're not really curious, they don't master the content very well. So I ask that you stay curious. Expect that you don't know everything there is to know on a topic. Bring your curiosity to class, and your professors will love you. Thank you, class of 2027, for your attention today. Stay mindful and curious.